Hey guys, and welcome back to Jonny Plays Minecraft. This is episode 27, and for today's video we're going to be heading back over here once again and doing some more work with the Earth Village, because you guys seem to not mind it after the last episode. We're going to be doing work kind of up on the hills today, which I talked all about, like wanting to do at the end of last video, and going to get a bit of that work done, and we're also going to... yeah, I've got something to kind of tell you guys about this world that's a little bit awkward for me because I screwed up big time, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, just gonna hopefully do a lot of building today instead of that other stuff. And hopefully, yeah, I've got to make sure I get these saplings. So I'm gonna, okay, well, 3 already. That was really quick. We'll keep running back here in for a little while, but yeah, let's just get straight into building because I'm excited for today's video. So kind of we're going to have this way coming up here, and I want to have the kind of buildings along, up, like kind of on this mountain, but going, I was thinking about having a road kind of going up and along, and it could look very cool if I can pull it off. Now, I'm thinking about 3 levels may look the best, like 3 levels of, we'll probably fill in the space between these 2 land masses here, and then like, yeah, 3 levels of houses. So I'll kind of explain that more as we go along throughout this video, and I can show you guys kind of what I'm thinking, and should be pretty awesome. So we're gonna have that there, and then I kind of want to maybe curve the road off this way to start with, and then alright, no, you know what? Let's start building, and then we can work the roads out later. So let's just go with it first. So as you guys kind of know how I go with these now after last video, I don't really need to go through it, so I can get a lot more building done faster. I just like to mark it out first if I can, with the blocks just like out of dirt. I just like to, whoa, that's really tiny. let's not do that. Yeah, I like to mark it out of just dirt first, and then like build the whole thing out of dirt, and then just kind of come back afterwards with the other blocks and see how we go from there. I just feel like that works a little bit better for me, and yeah, it just kind of makes it a lot easier to try and kind of fix it after you've already built it, rather than try and do it as you go. Yeah, it definitely makes things a lot easier. So let's just quickly put that on there. We'll fix things up. We'll try and just get 2 or 3 of these out of the way here before we kind of get into my story for today, which is a good one. I hope you guys like it, because you probably won't, but you will. I don't know, it's a bit weird. But let's just quickly check this tree as well, try and collect any saplings that haven't fall down. Got 1 more, 2 more. I'm really low on saplings and stuff, so I'm trying to preserve them, because I don't want to like destroy the land if I can help it, because I like where trees and stuff are placed at the moment. So yeah, we wanted to grab a bit more dirt. I swear I just bring a bunch with me, but I must have used a lot of it up already. And I also wanted to quickly, man, I'm so unorganized, eh? Quickly make a bunch of these into stairs as well. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I want kind of 1 house there would be good, and this will make my idea for the mountain a lot easier. We can start one maybe out here, or maybe even push them back into the mountain a little bit more, because this one may be sticking out a little bit too far. I'm gonna keep it where it is, but like for the ones going next to it and stuff, we may push back a little bit. I'm gonna need a lot more spruce than this, but that is fine. So yeah, like marking out dirt is the easiest bit to do, and then you kind of get the dark oak and the acacia in afterwards, and kind of just go from there with whatever you think looks kind of nice, and yeah, it works well. So yeah, so on to my story for the day. Kind of funny, like I said, but kind of very terrifying for me in a way. So yeah, recently throughout this week, I've been trying to get onto Skybound a little bit more, and trying to get back on there a little bit more and play on there a little bit more, and just kind of yeah, just kind of replay it, I guess, a little bit more than what I have in the past. And alright, that's good. Next one, let's start filling in this area here actually. So yeah, I've been trying to get on there a little bit more, and because at the moment the server is still on 1.6, I've had to swap the instance back to 1.6 to get on there and muck around, and I've been doing it all week and it was going well. And then yesterday, I got home from school and I was doing something. I may have been watching a video, but I wasn't really paying attention. And I was like, alright, so once I finish watching this video, I'm going to jump on Minecraft and play around a bit. So I thought, alright, I'll just load up so it's ready to go. And I did that. And I logged in about halfway through the video. And I was kind of just standing around here like this. I logged in here. I was just kind of standing here like this while I was watching the video on my other screen. And I kind of noticed something when I logged in, but I didn't really pay too much attention. And then I finished watching the video, and I started moving around. I realized there was a lot of blocks missing, and I wasn't sure exactly where they had gone. It was a little bit confusing, so I kind of, thought to myself, alright, something's not quite right here. And I looked around a little bit more closely and realized that the savanna biome wasn't there anymore, and we're actually in a plains biome. And that's when it kind of hit me that, yeah, I just logged in 1.6, so the whole world was completely destroyed, and I got very worried. I started to panic a little bit. I was like, oh no, I've just completely screwed everything up here that I had going for me with this world, and I've just stuffed it because I haven't made a world download or a save, backup save, anything since I moved area and kind of started things off here. And I was a little bit worried that I'd stuffed things up big time. Spruce wood. Alright, let's just turn all that into logs. And let's just make a workbench here so I don't have to keep running back and forth. So yeah, I was like, oh no, what have I done? And I was panicking, and I quickly exited the game and changed the instance back. I logged back in, and luckily, very luckily, things were okay. They weren't perfect, but they were okay. So, kind of what happened was, how do we kind of say this? Hang on, I'm looking at these houses. I want to make another little one here. But I'm going to make this one a little bit taller and a little bit thinner, though. Like that big would be good. Awesome. Let's actually put the door on this side. So, yeah, I'm going to start building these out of dirt, and then we can come back. Come on, place that. There we go. Come back later on with the wood and stuff. So yeah, I logged out. I logged back in 1.7. I was like, alright, things are okay. These three houses over that side, they were fine. They were how they are now. These ones here were still missing the 1.7 blocks, and there was a few trees around the place that were missing their logs. Oh, we wanted to go one more higher, didn't we? Let's just do that. They were missing their logs, and there was just floating leaves, and it was okay though, because it wasn't such a big problem anymore, because the biome was back and things weren't so bad. So I just quickly watched my video back. I fixed up all the wood. I went and placed all the creative, the trees back in creative and the wood back in creative, just how they were before I broke it. And from there I was like, alright, thank God, we're good to go. I could have not mentioned anything you guys may not have even noticed, but I thought I would, just because I thought it would make a funny story. So I was really worried that I absolutely screwed up. What am I doing? Screwed up the world completely, and I was like very kind of terrified that like I was gonna have to like start a new let's play or something, just as I was like getting into kind of what I was starting to like, I suppose. And I was a little bit worried that I'd done something bad. So it was kind of, I was like oh my God, thank God. once I like worked out that everything was all okay. And yeah, I'm not going to be getting on Skybound, I don't think, until we at least upgrade the server, or a new bucket comes out, or whatever, because I don't want to risk that again. That wasn't good. It was very troubling. Because yeah, I was paying close attention throughout the week when I was changing back and forth, making sure I wouldn't stuff it up. But I was watching that video. I wasn't only paying half attention, and it just led to mistakes, and yeah, so my bad, but we're all good here now anyway, so we're continuing on as per usual, and that is all good. So I want a road coming in through here, and this may go like this, I think, and then this may actually disappear as well if we take this down to there. Awesome. And what I was thinking is that we just fill that in with dirt as well. Let's just quickly block that one. And the way I'm thinking about this at the moment, and what we might do with this roof, just because we can, is actually do that. Beautiful. So what I'm thinking at the moment is kind of a little path. Maybe I was going to do 3, but maybe 2 is good. 2 is good like that. And then maybe here. Yep, here. Yeah, here. Good. We're going to put in like that a little house, kind of. Yeah, the houses that we've been building, like so. Let's just start quickly lighting up this mountain a little bit. Let's go have a quick sleep. So we're going to be doing that, and then I'll show you a little bit more of the plan in a second. Let's just quickly light up a bit more of this savannah land. It's all good. I haven't actually done any more caving between episodes just yet, but I'll get to that. I'm just going to kind of show you guys the basic idea of what I've got planned with the mountains, and then I might cut it and do a bit off camera, and then well, maybe not do it all today, but we can try and get most of it done today would be good, and then maybe we can work on it again next episode. But yeah, I want to have a little kind of staircase going up here, and then a road along the back. Come on down, creeper. You're dead. Alright, awesome. Have I got sounds on? I feel like everything's really quiet. Just gonna put that back onto 3 again. I'm missing my musics. The master volume sounds like really loud too. No, it's all good. It's just really loud then. Anyway, so yeah, I want to have kind of houses coming out like that, and then for the next one, so this would kind of have the roof going around like this, like that ish, and then the next one next to it would make maybe a 2-story. Would be cool. Maybe like one up to there, and maybe it comes out a little bit further. Maybe yes. Let me just fill in this section because we can make the road wider if we need to. That's all good. We just need to do that. So we made that come out a little bit further, and then kind of back into the mountain. This is all testing, guys. This is what I enjoy doing about this game. It's just testing things and seeing how it would work. So we changed that one to dirt. And we want kind of the dirt there. The door to be here, for example. So that would go through kind of to this section of the house, and that would have a roof about there. Put that in. So half of these houses will actually be inside the mountain, which will be cool. So then, for example, this would have a roof going on like this. Did I put that workbench down here? This would have a roof kind of going on like this, and around, as you would. Beautiful. And then this part here, if we were to go like that, sorry, and fill that in like this. I'll decorate the insides and stuff as well. We'll get to that later. Just put another torch in. So the plan's kind of to have houses like this. Now I want this one to be 2-story, so we actually not put blocks there, but here, and get up and maybe have kind of I don't know, but yeah, kind of this is the plan, to have it all really kind of scrunched together. I want to put maybe another row of logs along there. We'll see how we go. I don't want the road too squish tight. It's good how it kind of comes out like this, and this will all be bone meal with grass and stuff. And then kind of as we keep going here, like there'll be more houses along the bottom, and we'll have another little kind of staircase going up, not too far, and then we'll come along the top of these houses back this way, and then we get to this end, we'll come up again and come along the top of those houses. And I reckon maybe we could get even 4 or 5 kind of rows of houses up there, and like that's gonna look really awesome. It's gonna blend with the mountain amazingly, and it's gonna look awesome. I reckon, and kind of yeah, it's gonna blend really well, and it's gonna like be squished in, look really cool. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm going to cut it here, and I'm gonna try and get the first 2 layers done today. So this level and that level up the top there, and try and get them done today. And then maybe next episode we can do the top part of it, and we'll see how we go from there. So I'm gonna cut it and check how long I've been going for, and we'll get some more work done when I get back. So I'll see you guys in a second. So things are looking very nice up here, guys. I've done a little bit of work, as you can see. So I think that's about halfway, that 3rd level there. Maybe like literally halfway, and maybe we can get another 2 on top of it, I reckon. And that'll do like 5 kind of levels, which would be absolutely awesome. So I'm just gonna kind of run up here really quick and show you it, and then we'll start designing them. I've got my blocks ready and ready to go. So I kind of came over this way a little bit more, put one in here, a really tiny one, and I added another one in here, but I added this one with a little step up. I like doing that with a few of them. It just adds a little bit of extra detail. As you can see, I kind of did it with this one, I believe, and that one there. Yeah, I like it. So then, yeah, this was the first one we did, and then we got these other 2, and then okay, so over here I added in a kind of a curvy staircase, kind of going up, like so, and this bit here, this was a bit of, I want to put this glass in here just to kind of show you. So this bit here was kind of left open, and it was like a little kind of hill up there, after I did the top bit. So I decided to add actually add another building in there, and I wanted to do a 2-high window just to see what that looked like. So that's going to stay in there. So this kind of wraps up this way, and then I actually did an underwalk under like a overhang with it, with the actual stairs there, and we're gonna cut this kind of hangover here. So this is kind of where the mountain was before, and I actually came into the mountain one, put this little overhang, and it looks like a nice little tunnel kind of path, which is cool. Added the grass to the top of the houses along here, kind of made a very rugged path. This is the house I was going to make 2-story. I'll explain what's up there when we get up there, but that'll be fine for now. So yeah, that's the 2-story house. So it looks it still looks 2-story, but it's not. So yeah, then we've got these other houses, and then I came up this way, and I kind of I was getting very close to the edge, as you can see. I could probably pull it back, I reckon, this staircase, maybe pull it back a little bit, and maybe even have like these stairs like here, so we could actually fit in another house or 2 here, I reckon. Would actually be kind of cool. I actually think I might do that. So that would be pretty sweet. And then yeah, the staircase is going to kind of wrap up here. The path is going to wrap up here and come along the top again. And then we've got some more houses. Behind here was actually a kind of water spring, so that helped me with digging that out. More houses, and then this is like the 2-story bit here. Another underpass. I was going to do a house, but I didn't know like how I'd do the path around it, so I decided to just kind of make this kind of window thing, and I think that's going to look kind of cool. And then another skinny path going up to this level, and then this is going to go across the top here, of course. So this will, where's that? That's walkways there. So this will probably go like through here, I reckon, and maybe we could do another underpass here, and then or add some houses in there and stuff. So that's going to come along the top like this, and we'll add more houses in for the next level. So it's going to look very cool. It's going to be a lot of houses packed in really tightly, which is cool. And now I'll kind of show you guys once again how we do the design process and get onto that. So I like to try and add, after doing a few of these, the things I've kind of come to realize is I like to do a beam next to the door, and I like to do it from ground to roof with the wood. I don't know why, I just think it looks a little bit better. Actually, it looks like a proper support. I don't really like ones like this that much, but I think they add to it a little bit. I don't like them kind of when they're, oh, when I just got completely turned around. Here we are. I don't like them when they're on the top. So for example, if I was to put this here, I don't like that as much because I don't feel like a big block of dirt, wood like that would be sitting on a pile of dirt kind of thing. So I don't think it's very kind of realistic. I mean, of course, the game's not very realistic anyway, but yeah, but yeah, so to break it up, I like to put a sideways one, just to kind of, instead of doing two pillars like that, and then maybe even a third, whoopsie, a third block here, just to, again, break it up and go like that. And then always, if you think it's too much of the one color, you can always break it up with the other one. And yeah, it goes kind of like that. Maybe even, actually, I've never done this before, but maybe a pillar of the two different types. That's kind of cool. So that's kind of how I go about that. I'm thinking maybe, because I did that pillar, I want this one to be sideways and maybe another one there. Awesome. So that's kind of just, I just kind of do it random. Work seems to work the best for me. I just think, yeah, like I said, I just think it works the best and looks kind of the best. As well, another pillar in, and then I'd actually like to put a double window in here with maybe a block of wood like that. Chuck the glass in at the back, and the glass in there, and then yeah, like, because this kind of, see how that kind of looks like it's just hanging, and then there's, can always do that, and that doesn't look so bad, I guess. Still looks a bit funny with the dirt under it, I think, but once again, you can only do really so much. Oopsie. Where's the dirt? You can only, yeah, you can only really do so much. You don't want to overpower the wood into it. You still want them to look very dirty. Dirty. Oh man, like, cause it's funny because it's dirt and it's dirty. I don't know. But yeah, you want it to look like, yeah, lots of dirt is good as well as lots of wood. So let's keep going with it. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I like to just kind of improvise on the spot when I make these, so kind of looks a little bit less planned out. I'm not sure I like that one. What I would like to do is maybe do another pillar here, put some more dirt there, and then get rid of this one and put that back as dirt. Let's just get rid of that. Put that back as dirt. Alright, and then maybe another sideways block of this there, just to help break it down again. And same up here. See where that's kind of looks like it's ledging, balancing on the window a little bit, so it looks alright. Holy crap, Enderman, don't scare the crap out of me like that. That was pretty freaky. So this one I want to kind of maybe do this. I would like to do like a long pillar down out of the savannah wood here, like that, and then going to the roof. So this might not stay like that. What we could try and do is maybe like this. Maybe not dirt, maybe savannah dirt there. Just trying to play around with it a little bit. I'm thinking I'm trying to go too much dirt now. It's probably another thing as well. I like to put that in there, would look good, I think. And like trying to combine the woods like this doesn't really look that good. So let's break this back down. Let's put that back all as dirt. Maybe change this window to a dark oak one, yeah, just because we haven't done dark oak in a little while. On this house anyway. And then maybe, oh, maybe like this might look kind of interesting. I need another slot here, guys. Let's no, there's nothing really we can do. Let's just put dirt in there instead. Awesome. So like that might do us, and then maybe another one like that. It just kind of looks a little bit different. I'm not sure about this wall, if I'm going to decorate that, so I'm not 100% happy with all these ones I'm doing now. Oh, that's what I haven't done with these in a while. So I like to put them sideways. Always looks good as well, I think. So I'm not going to do any around the kind of frame of the door this time, and just change things up a bit. I want another sideways one here. Actually being able to see the wood grain is kind of cool, I think, as well. Helps add to it. Yeah, so in terms of what I was talking about last video and trying to do things that are more original and more created by myself, I suppose, and actually kind of come up with them a little bit. So of course, this dirt house isn't actually mine, like I talked about. I actually think it's B00's, like, not necessarily the first one to do it, but you know, it's where I've seen it done before, and I think that's where Zeth got it from. so yeah, I think he did it, and then like so that was the idea. I liked it, and I wanted to try it out for myself. But the originality has come in after that. So once I've kind of did it and I liked it, this whole idea of building it up around the hill like this, I've never seen that done before, and it was my own idea. So that's good. That's good. That's my originality kind of kicking into gear there, and actually taking effect, and working things out and what I want to do, which is good. And I'm really, really enjoying it, guys. I definitely am like having a lot of fun with this, being able to see, when you have an idea and you actually get to build it and you make it and it turns out looking just as good as what you had in your mind. That's when things get really awesome. Because sometimes you can think things up and then you try and build them and they just look horrible. So when you kind of think of an idea, and this was my idea, and then you like actually build it and it starts to look good. Like I think this looks alright. It's very hard to try and do this kind of design with the dirt houses here, making it look kind of good and natural at the same time. Is a little bit difficult to blend the wood in. I also think what I would like to try, and I haven't done this yet. Let's get that pumpkin pie back out. I want to go see if I have any more spruce logs anywhere. I don't think I do, but I'd actually like to try adding in some, maybe some spruce logs. We'll try it with this 2 slabs I've got here, and let's see. As you can see, like it's kind of coming together, the whole building. Let's put it in this one. Yeah, I'd like to try and add these in because we've got them around the place and it's kind of a brown color as well. So maybe in there, like that looks, I like that. That's another texture, adding it in, and another color, which is really good. So I might use a bit more of this oak, this spruce slab in around the places. I also did fences for overhangs and stuff where I think it looked a bit like it needed support, and I think that looks kind of cool as well. Let's grab out the bone meal really quick and start bone milling a bit of stuff. We don't want it to go through there too much. It's really hard, like I'm not sure, like I don't exactly want the bone meal over the grass. That's what we can do. Let's give you an idea. I don't exactly want the bone meal over the path, but like I think down here I've got it. Let's go get some more gravel. And I think it looks alright. So yeah, I might try it up there. Something I wanted to just mention is I talked about how I came into the world in 1.6.4, and then when I swapped it back, I went to creative. I'm not sure, but I think all my items may have disappeared because I can't find them. I swear I had a whole stack of oak wood on me, and I'm not sure if I used that up all last episode. I can't see where I would have used it, so I'm not sure where that's disappeared to. You know where it might be? I think I do know actually. It might be in this chest next to this portal here. Because I went to... that's right. I went to do some stuff in the nether yesterday. I dug out a bit of a room to try and get some wither skulls. Here it is! That's really awkward. Okay, good. Gravel. Here's my wood. Stairs and stuff. I was gonna say, there we are. Awesome, so that's all in there. That's helpful. Let's bring that. As well. Awesome. Alright, I was wondering where that is and then I remembered that. Awesome. Okay, so let's continue on with our build here. Let's see if I can click 9 on my mouse. I need to get into the hang of doing that, guys. I clicked the wrong one. There, yes. I've got to try and remember that my mouse buttons are there. It's gonna help. I reckon it would actually help out a lot. Like slot 5. What's slot 5? Okay, that's probably not handy, but that's like the easiest one that would be to press, I reckon. So yeah, gravel. Let's put that up here. We want to do one like this, and once I've done the gravel, guys, I'll probably wrap up the video there. But just thought we'd do a little bit more on camera. Just go kind of like this, and like so. Yeah, just with this gravel, I'm trying to do it like really kind of very like spread out and not really defined. I don't really want it. Yeah, I don't really want it defined. Is that all the gravel I had? Wow, I used that up fast. Okay. I'm gonna need to go find some more. But let's quickly add in these windows for the video, end of the video here, and then we'll wrap things up because I didn't do the windows as I was going. I'm not sure if I want to add doors to these houses. That's what I'd like to ask you guys. Do you think we should actually add doors onto them? Because I think they look kind of good without doors. Looks alright anyway. So I'm not sure if doors would be kind of good or not good. So let me know, and we can work on that from there. And yeah, that should be kind of cool. Let's just do that. Just realized I missed these ones here, so let's give that a go. I'll probably fix them up a little bit more off camera as well, and must mess around with them, sorry, a little bit more, and just give it a little bit of tweaking here and there with different things. Let's try that there. Awesome. And I'd also like to maybe try something like, I'm just going to find a good house to do it on. Maybe this one would be good. Something like that even. Or maybe on the bottom. Like that. Kind of a cool lookout, and kind of has this whole kind of feel to it. Let's get the last one in here. Let's do another one just before we wrap the video up. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button. It helps me out. And if you have any suggestions at all with the builds here or the world, feel free to let me know in the comments. And let's do it here. Let's do it on the bottom like that. No, on the bottom looks a little bit better, I think. Awesome. Yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments, and I can give it a shot and see if we can test it out. But all in all, I'm thinking this build is looking kind of good. It's starting to take shape. As you can see, the wood's kind of progressing up the mountain there, and things are looking very nice, and I'm very excited guys to keep this going. Hopefully we can wrap it up next video. I don't want to drag it on too long, but I would like to take it a little bit slower. So yes, once again guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and the build's starting to look good, and I'm very excited, very happy, enjoying myself, and that's all very good. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.